Hello everybody. It's
Hi.
Look, it's Maura. Hello, anybody here yet? I think you got away with it, honey. Anyway, Maura is now, here's the Hall of Mirrors. She's now getting on wrong page. Here we go.
What do you mean that's your page?
No, that's I mean,
Oh, there you are.
yeah, there you go. Anyways, hey Anastasia, we're back. All right, let me.
Same room.
Yeah.
Different day.
Yeah.
We're with Anastasia. We might have a hard time getting an audience today on account of the really nice weather.
I don't know how nice it is in France, for instance, where we have a lot of people who will hopefully be in on this day.
Hopefully.
Let's see. So much to talk about. Jessica Lothstein, hello. We're going to be starting soon. Tell the family. What should we talk about? I don't know. How is your COVIDian time going? Confinement. It is.
Well, we had a really nice walk today.
That's true. We had a nice walk, and Maura said that she was kind of nostalgic for the beginning of this COVIDian time. Paul Schwartzman, hello. You have an apology coming. Alan Davis, hello. You have an apology coming. No. Just Paulie. Hello, Paul.
And Jared.
Jared, hi. I couldn't see that from where my vantage point. Hello. Yeah. Amy, hello. Amy is
New Orleans in the house.
New Orleans is in the house, and Amy is on. She played 3 French horns, just like the Christmas song, on my latest record on a tune called Vulnerable. Anyway, what is that? Love is never having to say you're sorry. Can't win. I can't win. Oh, man. Well, all right. I'm not really sorry, but I'll retract from yesterday. For those of you who were not here yesterday, I made a dig about the Fourth Estate, and it was unwarranted. But in my defense, it was because the journalist that is with us today kept asking me how I was.
Stop it. Oh my God. Go. Say, do what you do.
All right. And now for the music.
Hugh Wright is with us.
Hugh, hello. I hope you're doing all right. I saw that your pastor passed. I'm sorry about that, Hugh. Condolences. Seems like he was an important guy to you. Amy Starr, hello. How are you? Well, my eyesight is better today.
All right, play.
All right. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn the mic on. Oh boy, the things that we don't do because we're rushing. All right. And we're back. So, what? Fix my collar. Oh, where would I be without her? Love in the time of cholera fixing. Anyways, yeah, that'll work. So this first tune is a tune I hope you like it. There are 4 characters in the tune. Perhaps you'll recognize them. Perhaps you can crack the code. Here it is. Roger's always getting away with murder. Every day he loves to play the game. He pretends he's on a mission to paint the world red, but he just wants you to know his name. Robert is the smartest guy in the room. He never met one, could get one past him. He knows he's got the patience of a redwood, and nobody could outlast him. They've got different ways of looking at the world. They're never gonna kumbaya. A yang and a yin and a perpetual spin. A mess and a messiah. Arrogance makes the world go round. The world go round. The world go round. Arrogance makes the world go round and round and round. You can picture these swingle singers here. Of injustice, she finds the truth under the rubble, airing the crimes of the powers that be to the world, or maybe just to her bubble. Sean is so sure of his place in the ratings, he thinks of the truth like a kind of a plaything. People are flawed by his sense of conviction, meanwhile the world is just his plaything. They've got different ways of looking at the world. They're never gonna kumbaya. A yang and a yin and a perpetual spin. A mess and a messiah. Arrogance makes the world go round. The world go round. The world go round. Arrogance makes the world go round and round and round and round and round. The rest of us everyday heroes, we're never gonna give up the fight, cause arrogance makes the world go round, the world go round, the world go round. Arrogance makes the world go round and round and round and round and round and round. Hey, whoa, you're telling everybody. It doesn't really matter who the people are. There are specific peoples that was about, but it's still, you know.
Hey, Joe Roberts is here.
Joe Roberts, what?
And Tamara.
Is that Nick?
And
yes, that is me, except for the hair, that is me. And
we also have
Eric Hansen. Hello. Tamara! I texted Tamara just before this because we hadn't called her.
And we have
Ellie
Hobson Rand.
Ellie Hobson Rand.
New Orleans royalty.
New Orleans royalty writer extraordinaire. It's true. And perhaps songwriter extraordinaire. Let's see. And Tina is back, I see. Ah, so great. And Chip Trainer. Tina, both.
Yeah.
We have 2 Tinas in the room. Later, there's a song with Tina in it that's that you'll be happy to know is not about you. Anyway, the next one written with Rowan the Nomads in mind, the octopus that I play with when in the time of people, which is to say an 8-piece reggae and R&B band with really great musicians in it. You can hear it on my website, these guys. What's my website? nickbalaban.com.
It's hard to remember.
Yes. Anyway, do we have anybody?
Leslie Lostine.
Leslie, hello.
And then Margaret Lang, another New Orleanian.
Great. Hi.
And Hugh Wright tells everybody.
And Walter.
That is a Steinway piano in the middle of Prospect Leopard's Gardens, for those of you who don't know.
That's true. And the story of how I got this Steinway is shameful. Well, I guess it's not, but it's good. It's a good story. I shan't tell it now because I have so many other things to talk about and get my wife to heckle me. Let's see how long it takes.
Play!
There we go. Let's see. Yes, Row and the Nomads. I wrote this pre-COVID, so this is not meant for these times, but kind of works. All right. Anyway.
Margaret says, hi, y'all.
Hey. That's so great. And in New Orleans, I believe Jazz Fest is still going on at wwoz.com or .org. WWOZ. And they have amazing shows. But even when Jazz Fest is not happening, I mean, now they're showing historic footage of incredible shows. For instance, Stevie Wonder singing with Ella Fitzgerald, 1977. That must have been a great moment. But in any case, there's just, people like Don Vappy and Johnny Vodakovich and Davis Rogan and all these people out there, and people all over the place. Carl Langley and out in Fairhope, Alabama, and who's the guitar guy? Jerry Douglas in North Carolina. They all have amazing things going on online. All right, Maura's giving me this. Here we go.
Walter says that's such a great word, shan't.
Shan't.
Such a great word.
It's true. That's right.
Mari says, hi, says it's called Fest in Place.
Fest in Place. That's good. Yeah. All right. Festing in Place. We're doing it right now. Feeling like you've gone insane, hiding your heart from your brain. You remember Grandma saying, everybody gets the pain. If you're rich or if you're poor, living on the ceiling on the floor, everybody gets it. It will come for you. Everybody gets the pain. Feeling like you've gone insane. You remember Grandma saying, everybody gets the pain. You could be black, brown, red, or yellow, or white. You could be loose or tight. Everybody gets it. It will come for you. never saw a hard rain's gonna fall, but a tree can grow through the sidewalk. Feeling like you've gone insane, hiding your heart from your brain. You remember Grandma said everybody gets the pain. Feeling like you've gone insane. Everybody gets the pain. It fades out. Anybody have any questions? This is I'm getting used to this format. It's gonna be weird to play with more than one person in the room. I told Maura I had this idea. What do you guys think of this? When it's people time again, and we go. And I put a band together and we start touring for weeks at a time here and there. And I bring Maura and a really comfortable chair, and she sits in the chair on the side of the stage and takes questions and stuff from, an iPad from the audience. They'll talk to her and she'll like moderate between songs. All right. I'm thinking maybe that's a little weird from the reaction. Okay. Still, I thought that was...
How about my reaction, which was no?
Yeah, Maura's reaction was no. No.
All right, go. Just play.
Here's an older song, perhaps the oldest in all of these COVIDian sessions. Paulie called them the COVID sessions, which is a great idea. If I can figure out a way to make some kind of compilation of all these, I'll call it the COVID sessions. That's great. Paul Schwartzman.
Jared and Alan Davis say that that's a great idea.
Which one? The Maura in the chair.
Right.
That's right. Thank you.
And Jared and Tamara are talking about the rats in the quarter.
Nutrias. We have rats. We have rats right on the sidewalk as we're coming to our house. It's new. It's a new thing. Yowza.
It's the plague.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't understand exactly the science behind it.
Well, there's no more commercial garbage, so they're coming for residential garbage.
Ah.
I think.
Coming for residential garbage because commercial garbage
is drawing up. Michelle Mood says
private sector rats.
What rats?
We've got rats. There's rats everywhere. You'll see. If you don't know, it's best. It's good for you. That's good. Anyway, here's an old song that I came across the other day that I thought, hey, I can bring this back. It's I like it. It's uplifting to me and depressing to people like Maura. But I think it's enjoyable. It was my immediate reaction to realizing that I was middle-aged, a week ago or so. But I wrote it many years ago. Anyways, let's see. Here it comes. There it is. Slipping down a mountain made from vague hopes and dreams, and so it seems you're going down, but you won't. You found found a new idea that looking back, the prime of life didn't happen to be real. That ain't the deal. It happens now. While you're fat, happens now. While you're getting kicked in the stones by some brat at your job or at your flat. It happens now. While you're weak and maybe ill. Happens now. While you're sliding down that hill. While you're still. Get up, you got an hour. Get dressed and take a shower. Get the kids to school. Drive off down to work. Don't get too lost in your belly. Don't get lost in that jelly. If you're late again, the boss will go berserk. And don't you give a thought to anything you fought for before you started spinning on your wheel. Never mind what lies ahead. The only fact is you'll be dead. And the only thing that you'll ever feel happens now. While you're fat, happens now. While you're getting kicked in the stones by some brat at your job or at your flat. Happens now. While you're weak and maybe ill. Happens now. While you're sliding down that hill. While you're still. Don't sleep on those dreams you're sleeping on. 'Cause they come true now while you're fat. Come true now while you're getting kicked in the stones by some brat at your job or at your flat. They come true now while you're weak and maybe ill. Come true now while you're crawling up that hill. While you're still sliding down the hill. While you're still sliding down the hill. While you're still sliding down that hill.
That's my sliding down the hill. Woo.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
So Andre Bresson is here and Edwin Trainer.
Oh, great.
It's been a while.
Yes, these are friends from high school. Chipper, and Andre from my biology class with Mary and the Planarian, and Mrs. Oldford, and other hard to believe amazing things.
How come all your high school friends are tuning in?
Alan Davis.
Oh, Big Al?
Big Al is a high school friend. He wasn't in high school at the same time as us, but I was in a band with him after he graduated with Scott Treppel.
And the Ravens have arrived, Untold.
Perfect! Hello, Ravens! I've got something for you, a little coming up. All right. I ran out of crappy shirts, so I had to wear a good one. Not my choice. I wanted to keep things unperformy. All right. Staying in the country vein.
Michelle wants to know, how can you remember your high school teachers' names?
I think I remember all of them. And I think I remember my elementary school teachers, too. How can you forget them? They're like, God, I hate to say they're formative. I don't know if they are. Anyways, country music. Here's one. This is a very COVIDian song, and yet something also in the files that I found, but until yesterday I had never played it for anybody, including Maura. And here it is. It's called Our Bubble. I think we're all in something of a bubble.
Alan wants to know if that's gin in the glass.
No. But I do have an interesting story about that. Who was it? We know somebody who was a waitress in Austin, Texas, at the time that Bush was governor of Texas. And she told us that it was her job to supply, do the catering and stuff when they would have a convention, some speech or some conference in Austin. And Bush used to ask for a big, like, water pitcher that would be filled with gin.
Oh my God.
And they'd just pour water glasses of gin, and he would just be drinking from that while he spoke. Anyway, we're in a... That is apparently... he's just one in the tradition of presidents. Here we go. This one is Our Bubble. It's the day after Valentine's. Last night we stayed home. Leftovers and TV. Couch and our phones. Outside was the buzz of a tectonic shift. It took us all down and gave us a lift. But here in our bubble, I grew out my stubble. You posted my beard. But here in our bubble, away from the troubles, I grew out my stubble, and you posted my beard. Oh, they come. So, yeah, that was a country tune about content domesticity during an apocalypse. Let's see, what else have we? Yes. All right, this is where, so yesterday, I was hard on the Fourth Estate because I heard earlier in the week an NPR interview with a guy who's leading the protest movement. I don't know what to call it. Protesters in Pennsylvania who were against the society changing in any way because of the COVID virus. Anyway, I was upset because the interviewer for NPR, I felt he wasn't hard enough on the guy when the guy said it's up to everybody's personal responsibility to wear a mask or not. And I thought he should say, do you think that people should follow laws, for instance? Maybe it's time that we reevaluate the idea of law. But my friend Paulie there and Wendy correctly pointed out to me that that is not the job of the paper, the news, that the job is to make me angry like they did by just exposing these people for who they are. God knows what that is. At the same time, I don't know if you've all seen this, it's incredible. 2019 speech to the ADL, you can Google this, Sacha Baron Cohen. It's beautiful, incredible. And he talks about anti-Semitism, racism, etc., and how Facebook and Google, Twitter are the biggest propaganda machines in history because of the way they amplify voices that are spreading lies and propaganda in a lot of cases. And using the... Maura's giving me the... All right, anyway, I'm wondering who these protesters are. It was really bothering me. I wrote a tune this week because if I didn't, I would have popped. And it's called The Parade of Lemmings. And without any further ado, here it comes. I just want to say, all right, because I have people in high school. Do you remember when I forget exactly what happened, but there was a PTA meeting or something, and in the parking lot during the meeting, a bunch of kids sprayed swastikas on the cars and sprayed them in town, and we all knew who it was. It was just these kids that are just, delinquent kids. And there was a debate in the school, are they anti-Semitic or not? And my first thought was, no, we know who these kids are. They don't know anything. They don't hate Jews or anything. They're just idiots. On the other hand, look what they did. So that argument kind of won me over. And that's how I think of these protesters and all of these other people and the dog whistles. They might not consciously hate other groups, but they're committing acts of hatred. Anyways. Parade of Lemmings. Sorry. I gotta cut out the, what do you call that?
Soapboxing.
There's a better word. All right. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. Don't care about you, I'm afraid. We're mad as hell. I'm not gonna take it anymore. We're gonna take off our masks and join the parade. Parade of Lemmings. We've got our own scientists. Got our own facts, got a right to no government, can't tell us how to act. You don't know what we're thinking, got our own angle. We got our own pundits from
and libertarian. You elitist, PC, fascist, women studies, vegetarian. We're mad as hell. Gonna take it anymore. We don't care about you, I'm afraid. We're mad as hell. We're not gonna take it anymore. We're gonna take off our masks and join the parade. The Parade of Lemmings. We made the heartland of America into a revolution. We don't believe the news. We don't believe in evolution. We don't believe in softness or handouts from above. We believe in dollars, not some bullshit about love. You think we don't have rights to exercise our power? You think we let some fake pandemic wreck our finest hour? The Civil War ain't nearly done. To God's ear from my mouth. The Civil War ain't never been the North versus the South. A man's hell. I don't take it anymore. Don't care about you, I'm afraid. We're mad as hell. Not gonna take it anymore. We're gonna take off our masks and join the parade. The Parade of Lemmings. We're mad as hell. Not gonna take it anymore. We don't care about you, I'm afraid. We don't care about you, I'm afraid.
Well, the audience loved that, honey. Barrett says, righteous stuff, brother. And Michelle Mood says she's been covering just this topic in her class at Kenyon.
Oh man, did you hear about the preacher in Oklahoma this morning who said they should all go to church because if you're not going to church because of this thing, all it means is that you're afraid you're going to die. And if you're not ready to die, that's your problem. And I feel like if you're that ready to die, just kill yourself. Leave us out of it. That's a heartless thing to say. Because even if you kill yourself, there's somebody that's going to be picking up the slack for that. Come on, stop it.
And Chip says that it highlights the need for education, and I agree. That's what
Yeah, that's true. I hate being that mad. Although I like the material that comes from it. Oh my God. What can you do? Anyways. Paulie, you're a hero. You're a hero. It's true.
David Rawson is watching.
David Rawson.
Rawson.
Yes. That's great. Hello. Yeah, he would be playing softball if it weren't for this, I believe. Anyways, here's
Oh, wait, I did want to point out Paulie's heroism for being an essential worker as a journalist. All right, I've done that. What do we have? Oh, yeah. The next tune is, this is for the Ravens, because I just have this feeling that this is particularly Jeff's bag. I remember him being enthusiastic about this a long time ago. And this is one of these tunes that I heard when I was a kid, and I always liked it. It took me a long time to love it. Later in life, like all those older tunes that I hear, I think they're brilliant now. I think everybody that was middle of the road when I was a kid that I took for granted is a genius now. But that being said, I always knew this guy was a genius, but I never really appreciated this tune. And then I saw John Dryden, an incredible piano player in California, play this with a jazz trio at Bar Lunatico.
Didn't he play with Walter?
No, well, he did. He played in the Useless Bastards.
Yeah, so...
Yes. He's a outstanding, dazzling, brilliant musician, and he played an instrumental version of this at Bar Lunatico in Brooklyn here, best bar in New York, and that was when my jaw finally hit the ground over this tune. Anyway, it's a tune that I think is particularly germane.
UBFTW. That's from Walter.
Useless Bastards.
FTW.
What could TW be? Dryden is awesome. I see that. Yeah. Awesome. Like, ridiculous. Yeah, if you get a chance. I also, what's that band, Bad? That incredible trio, The Bad Plus. Also did a version of this.
FTW, for the win.
For the win. Yes, Useless Bastards for the win.
Oh, Matthew knew what it was. It's emoji seed.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
One day, like on my deathbed, I'm going to start speaking in acronyms. And my family would be like, WTF? Anyways, this one is particularly germane to this period because it's about the devastating isolation of societal disenfranchisement. All right, but I quote myself. Here it is. It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mummy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen, and she walks through a sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools, and they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at these cavemen go. It's a freakiest show. Take a look at the long man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, I wonder if he'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars?
Minnie's tortured brow, and Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, because Lennon's on sale again. See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to Norfolk Broads. Blue Britannia is out of bounds, to my mother, my dog, and clowns. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be writ again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freakiest show. Take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know. He's in the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars?
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. That last, man, it's, oh dear. Oh man, I've got to get some tools to tune this, or COVID has to end. Oh my God. Sorry about the tuning. Anyway, David Bowie, genius.
Great cover, honey.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
Larry Sabadin is here,
My wife, genius as well.
and Dan Cardinelli.
Larry, hi. Dan Cardinelli, hello.
And Jeff says, thank you. Loved it. Love Jeff.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, I think I remember you being so enthusiastic about that tune. I listened to it a bunch after we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, that's a great tune. And I was just like, is that a great tune? And then I went back, and it's an amazing song. All right. That whole record, Hunky Dory, is ridiculous. Here's a tune that I wrote, I think, in the fall, when we were in Martha's Vineyard, and
Barrett said you killed it.
who?
Barrett.
Oh, thank you, Barrett.
A fellow singer-songwriter.
Yes, Barrett Gross.
Zinn.
Barrett Gross Zinn, great songwriter, singer-songwriter in New York. When we're peopled, definitely go see Barrett. Thank you for that. So this next tune, written in Martha's Vineyard with the idea of Johnny Hoy in mind. I don't know if you guys know Johnny Hoy. If you do, let's see some hearts. But Johnny Hoy and the Bluefish, one of the best blues bands in the country, probably. And they're in Martha's Vineyard, and Johnny is an incredible singer. There they are. So people do know. Yeah, I mean, I played this, I think the morning after I wrote it for Jeremy Berlin, who's a terrific piano player there. And I guess I hadn't quite written it yet, so I couldn't really play it. And he was very patient and nice, watching me trying to hide the pained expression of every molecule in his body. But since then, I've worked on it, and I think it's okay now.
All right. What's the timing, honey?
10 minutes left.
Oh, okay. All right. Here it is. If you got something to say, I can take it. Just say what you're gonna say. Don't fake it. Be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. If you're gonna get real with me, you got to deal with me. Try looking in my eye, no matter what you see, and be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. Be real with me. Sins off the shelf and love yourself in sickness and in health, so you can get real with yourself, and then be real with me. 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 And there it is. Well, I'll do one on ukulele.
We've got more people joining us. Annie Lanzolato.
Oh.
That's beautiful, Nick.
Thank you, Annie. You know, oh man, thank you, folks. So many people. Billy Showie from high school,
Wow, another high school.
and another singer-songwriter.
Another
And Annie is a great singer-songwriter in the Bronx, from the Bronx, of the Bronx. I've seen your poetry stuff, and David Freeman produced that stuff. He plays percussion on my record. That's going to be out any month now. Anyways, Annie, that tune would be great for you too. You may have it.
Well, you don't need it. You have your own tunes. They're great. Anyways, yeah, here, honey, would you
You know, can we just pivot that thing?
pivot? No, because I need it up while I'm standing. Yeah. Oh, pivot that thing. Yeah. Yeah, we could. No, don't tilt that. Just leave that. This will work. That'll work.
Can you see yourself?
Let's see. Yeah, this will work.
Okay.
All right. J. Walter Hawks, trombonist, ukulele player, singer extraordinaire. Someday you can explain to me why I can't tune this. You probably know the science behind why this is not tunable for me. I'm using the tuning thing, see? It doesn't matter. That's the problem, string. We're not here for the tuning. Good. Because you're not going to get tuning. Ah, Lordy. Okay. You know the guitarist Steve Goodman? Do you guys know him? Incredible guitar player of years gone by. He's not with us anymore. He could tune his guitar and change strings while he was playing and singing without missing a beat. Anyways, and more people that you love that you hate, because what can you do with those people? Here's a tune about the nexus of, look at my hair, look at that. I'm going weasel, I'm going squirrel and weasel on you. Here's a tune about the nexus of envy and regret, about the boat that we all think we want to catch. Tim saw Tom Petty on TV. Petty was the coolest guy in history, and all the friends that he had made in the shade. Meanwhile, Tim's sitting on his couch in the middle of the day, thinking about a life gone by, a life that's gone astray. He don't float. It's too late now. He's missed the boat. He's missed the boat. He took too many vacations. He missed the boat. He made too many obligations. Missed the boat. He got too damn old. He put his life on hold, and now he's missed the boat. From years ago, she was making out with Tim after the Tom Petty show. Tim became a multimillionaire without a care. Meanwhile, Tina's waiting for the kids, flipping through pics from back in the day, wondering about her dreary husband and the one that got away. But she don't swim, she don't float. It's too late now, she's missed the boat. She's missed the boat. She made too many obligations, missed the boat. She took too many vacations, she missed the boat. She got too damn old, she put her life on hold, and now she's missed the boat. Tina's oldest ain't coming home. Teddy's dropped out of his school, so he's going it alone. He left his girlfriend and their son without leaving a note. He doesn't realize it yet, but he's missed the boat. star with a million fans. He's in a Tom Petty cover band. A face in the crowd looks like someone back home. Someone back home who he's left alone. Meanwhile, he's with a different girl every night, trying to remember those same tunes, trying to get them right. But he don't swim and he don't float. It's too late now, he's missed the boat. He's missed the boat. He made too many obligations, missed the boat. He took too many vacations, he missed the boat. It's a human situation, missed the boat. But it's a sickening sensation. He got too damn old, he put his life on hold. But hey, there ain't no boat.
Nice.
Thank y'all.
Special request? Jody Menlinger is here.
Oh, hello.
Cousin Jody.
Yes, I know who Jody Menlinger is.
I know.
Menlinger? Menlinger?
And Les is here. Did I tell you that Les?
Les Slothstein. I have a lot of family in there. And Tamara Carboni, Michael.
Anyway. Request?
Chris Anzalone is back. One of the great drummers in our country. Okay. What am I doing?
The request?
Your request? Okay. Here's a request from Maura. I'm gonna move the phone. Let's see. Oh, that's a close-up. I don't need that. And neither does anybody else. Here we go, wait a minute. There we are. Here's a request from Maura for the Sands.
Well, Chris says he misses you so much, buddy.
Oh man, I miss you and I miss the burro. You know what I'm talking about. And it's not the borough of Brooklyn.
Tilt it just a little more, honey, so we see the keys all the way.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get in trouble if I get too much myself, if I allow myself to be myself. There we are. Here we are. How's this? There we go. Right?
I'm delayed, so it comes
It's you know what's pretty wacky? I know you guys are seeing a reverse image. I restrung the piano so the low notes are here and the high notes are here. It's just a mental exercise.
Anastasia says, nice Mr. Salt voice.
Oh, thank you, Anastasia. Ah, yes. It's sad how natural that comes. Anyways, what am I doing now? Yes, Maura's request for the Sands.
My aunt.
Yes, this one is for Charlotte Sand, whom we love. You could be such a knucklehead, hysterically charming. You could joke about awful things, brilliantly disarming. I remember the parties you used to have. You lit everybody there on fire. I remember the way you used to connect the dots. We were all birds on the same wire. Still we all hummed and never sang. Where was this song when you were around? Where was this song when you were down? When you needed it, when you were near me, when you could hear me. You used to let somebody else cut in front of you in line. You never had a ton of cash, but you always had the time. Stories you told seemed to make sense until I tried to piece them together. It could be raining and cold while you learn to change a flat, but you were laughing in the sunny weather. I laughed too, but I never sang. Where was the song when you were around? Where was the song when you were down? When you needed it, when you were near me, or when you could hear me. I miss you, I miss you. The whole world misses you as the stars kiss you. Good night.
That was for my aunt. Say that was for my aunt.
That was for my aunt, Charlotte Sand.
My aunt,
I know, Maura's aunt. That's right.
who just passed away.
Who just passed. And, oh well. Anyways, the love doesn't go anywhere. So, we'll see you all next time on Friday. I think I have a few tunes that I haven't played, but I don't know that I have a whole hour of tunes that I haven't played in the last 4 shows.
That's okay, honey, because it's, you know, the audience varies.
No, I'll repeat some. So,
And write some more, quickly.
I know, I gotta write some more. Yeah. But in the meantime, if you have any requests of tunes that you want to hear, particularly mine, because I don't know a lot of covers, and I really only play the covers that I you know, like really love, and I like to dig into them. So I'm probably not going to play a cover if you request it. But if there's a tune that you heard of mine in the last 4 shows, they're all still on Facebook, let me know. All right. See you all on Friday. Be safe, be healthy, and be as joyful as you can. And soon we'll be in People Land. All right. Bye-bye.